8 steps to hammer something out to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Take 2 of video 2, take 2. One of those mornings. Technology sometimes just does not choose to cooperate. This is my famous pink hammer. There's a lot of idioms about hammering and hammering things out, hammering out the details, hammering something out. So today we're going to look at this idiom, hammer something out, with respect to breaking something down into bite-sized pieces so that we can gain agreement and we can chunk it down and make sure that a goal or an objective or a project or something that we're launching, we work out all the details, we gain agreement, usually through a lot of discussion, sometimes some arguments, but we figure out how to come together to make something happen, make a project happen, build a business. Supersizing a business takes a lot of such projects, chunking down our big goals and objectives in order to make that happen. So what are 8 steps to hammering something out, making sure that we gain agreement on it and we do a project or we implement a new product launch or offer something new to the people that we're here to serve to help to build and grow our business? Number 1, I didn't number these, I probably should have. We need to understand the task at hand. What's the problem that we're solving? What is the project that we're implementing? What is the goal that we have? And we need to understand what it is before we can figure out solutions and the steps to implementing those solutions. Number 2, we need to break it down. We need to break it down into pieces that we can divvy up for job sharing or for delegating so that we, meaning you, the owner, or me, don't have to do everything all by ourselves. Otherwise, it takes way too long. Number 3, we want to sequence the tasks. We need to figure out, are there things that have to be done first, second, third, that are dependent on other things being done first? If you've ever done a big project, which starting and building and growing a business is a big project, you know that sometimes if you do things out of order, you got to backtrack to fix the things that you didn't do or set up right in the first place. A lot of business owners find themselves, as they want to grow and scale and supersize, without processes and systems and automations. Guess what? You can't automate something until you've identified the process, you've worked the bugs out, then automate it. Otherwise, guess what? You're just automating chaos. I was talking with a client yesterday about this very thing, and somebody that they work for has basically tried to create an app to automate chaos without even understanding what the app was supposed to do in the first place. I see this all the time. Then we want to take and estimate how much time do we think each of those tasks are going to take, each of those segments are going to take, parts of the project, and then we need to prioritize them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is prioritize, and say, okay, what are the most important things? What things depend on other things that have to be done first, second, and third? But then what other things are there that we could do simultaneously to be more efficient, more effective, and get things done and delivered faster? 7, we're going to plan for breaks. This is one of the areas that I am the personal worst at when it comes to doing any big thing or any project or achieving any goal. I have to intentionally schedule in and plan for breaks so that I take those breaks, because every once in a while we need to just take a deep breath, take a breather, and look at where we're at in order to determine if we're making progress. A lot of times we run against the wall, banging our head against the wall, and we're not actually making progress. We're just hurting our head. So we want to make sure that we plan for breaks. We also want to track our progress. How do we know we're moving toward what it is that we want versus running and banging our head in the wall as we're hammering things out? And then finally, we want to review and adjust the process along the way. I don't know of anyone that's ever created a business plan, me included, or a plan or a project plan, where there hasn't had to be some tweaks and changes along the way. I've never created a plan up front that went according to schedule or exactly according to plan. We make a plan to take into account some of the things that can happen, but it's impossible to anticipate all of the possible crazy things that could happen in the world we live in. So we need to be able to review and adjust and tweak and change on the fly as we're implementing and hammering out the details of our projects and our plans. Love to know how you've used this idiom, or if this has ever come up in your business. Share in the comments below. And I'll, of course, visit you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to grow and supersize your business? Hammering out the details and hammering something else so that everyone feels like they have won in the process, especially those that are a part of our organization, us, as well as the people that we're here to serve. Have a great day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.